don't know. I'd say we've made a video on techniques on at least 7, 8, 9 different species of fish. The only thing we don't really do is go offshore and target like tuna or cobia or stuff like that too often.
Right.
We got little bitty boats. We run a 18-foot panga, and we just stay close, man. And we go to Florida a lot too. We fish the Alabama-Florida state line a lot. We throw a lot of topwaters out there. You only catch 6 or 7 in the morning, but I've caught a lot of 25 to 28 inch trout over there in my lifetime.
I've seen pictures. I ain't never seen one in person.
Yeah, I mean, a place I really ought to spend a lot of time is Texas. I mean, there's a big market there.
Yeah, come on down.
Great.
Come on down.
But the only reason I get to go to Florida so easily is because it only takes me 2.5 hours,
right?
Maybe 3 to get there. Where I got to cross the entire state of Louisiana, because where we live, we're almost on the Mississippi border. Got you. So we can be there in no time, and then getting to Galveston, or where the real good fishing is, like Corpus and Port Mansfield or whatever, Laguna Madre, man, that's like a 10, 12-hour drive for us. It's just really hard, you know?
Right. We were down.
If you're bringing a boat.
We went down and put in at Wrigley's Marina, and actually we had Jeremy on the show. Well, he'll be on the show when we get the real show out, the places that we visited. We're trying to get him to come on board with us.
Right.
To give us fishing updates and what they got, what bait and whatnot. But we loved it up there. I mean, we were north of.
That's one of the nicest marinas in the state.
Yeah,
sure.
We fished there. I guess that's North Bourne, and you had St. Mary's or.
There's a Bayou St. Malo off of Lake Bourne. I don't know where.
Right there, that separates where Highway 90 is, where the Pike Museum is, or the Fort Pike is.
Yeah, that's Lake Catherine. That's the one right there. Yeah.
Well, listen. We really appreciate this raffle, and we're going to be pumping out that MatrixShad.com for forever.
Yeah, you just tell me who wins, and send me the address, and it'll be on their doorstep in about 3 days.
We'll do it, man. We appreciate it, and we're actually. I talked to Wanda Stewart yesterday, and she talked highly of you, and she said we need to come down there to Hammond, and she wanted to take us fishing. I said, well, heck, we'll bring some barbecue down there and make a party out of it or something.
Absolutely. Barbecue in Louisiana, really?
Yeah.
There's no shortage of parties around here.
Hey, Chad, we appreciate it. And, hey, listen, we'll keep you posted. Probably tonight, or if you turn it on now, you can see the rest of the live show.
Okay, that sounds good.
Thank you, brother.
All right, yes, sir. Have a good night.
We're going to call one of actually, we met this gentleman, Doug, and actually he was talking about Grand Isle, Louisiana, Sand Dollar Marina, which when he talks about speckled trout, boy, that is the speckled trout area of the world that I couldn't imagine the fish. Those guys that keep catching the pictures I keep seeing are just amazing. We're going to call Doug. See if we can get a hold of Doug at Sand Dollar Marina and see what's going on down there. But I tell you what, anybody wants to go visit a beautiful place and fish.
Hello.
Doug.
Yes, sir.
Keith and Alicia over here in Galveston, Texas. We are live.
We are live.
How's the weather in Grand Isle?
The weather today was pretty rough. Northeast winds about 20, gusting up to about 25. But fishing conditions wasn't too favorable today. We couldn't get offshore. It was too rough. And, on the inland, some guys fished a little bit, but the wind just was overbearing, so they all came in.
Yeah. How's the bait down there? Did that hurricane mess y'all up any at all on the bait situation?
No, I don't think it's the storm. Our live shrimp, is slow, but that's every year that this time it gets slow like that. But we are getting some live shrimp. We got minnows, and I think there are 2 of them in Grand Isle at Ridgeside, and I'm not sure at the October rodeos, and I'm not sure of the dates, but and one of them that can't postpone this year, maybe later on this year. We haven't got word on it yet.
Right. Yeah, I know a lot of places they're just shutting down those rodeos and fishing tournaments down here also. So what do y'all got going on this weekend down there? Anything?
No, it's pretty quiet on the home front.
So what kind of bait you going to have?
We're going to have live shrimp, minnows.
So y'all ready to go? All you need now is all you need now is some fishermen down there. How you doing?
Yep, we ready to go and fishing. Like I said, today wasn't favorable, but any other day the specs are running and the reds are running, so everybody's having a good time.
Great. Doug, appreciate you coming on, letting everybody know what y'all got going on down there.
Yes, sir. It's good hearing from everybody, and y'all have a good day.
You too, Doug. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
Alicia says hello.
Hello.
What's going on down at the Campo Marina?
Well,
Robert Campo. Hey, sorry, I had to come say hi before you got started.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Well, I think we're going to be preparing for another tropical system to be coming through.
Yeah, we saw that.
Next week, so I think about Sunday or Monday, we ought to know better where this thing is going to head. But that means pulling boats out again and, everything that we own again, so we don't get, don't lose anything. It's a big old pain in the butt. But
yeah, we saw that. Where did that thing come? Where did it even come from? I mean, we just looked up and saw it on the radar.
Yeah, I kind of did the same thing, So, but as far as fishing goes, the fishing hasn't been that bad since Hurricane Laura had came in. We had got we didn't get extremely high tides from it, but we did get some good water from it. And some speckled trout around Lake Bourne area up on the eastern shoreline. We're starting to see a little bit of a transition where the fish are moving back in.
That's good.
So, yeah, and I think this last moon that passed through, this last moon phase that passed through, speckled trout should be ending their spawning season. So they'll be migrating back into those marshes for the winter.
Right.
So with that said, they're catching a lot of redfish in Lake Bourne, up in the Biloxi Marsh, up in near Shell Beach. So I'm excited about fall. I think fall is going to be great. I think we're going to have a great fishing season, which is just a couple weeks away. I would think 1 or 2 cold fronts. We're gonna start seeing fish. Plenty of fish being caught right around Shell Beach. We're starting to see some now, but it's just at that edge, man. It's just so close, but it's just right there.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
We're just very, very close.
Yeah.
But people are catching some speckled trout, and that's really encouraging. So. Like I said, I think, and live shrimp seems to be the ticket. No plastics. Can't get them to bite on the plastics yet. So you want to make sure you have some live shrimps, which is some Campo's live shrimp that comes with a guarantee to catch fish or die trying. So anyway, you want to have some of that in the boat.
Right.
That's a little insurance policy. And come on down, hook the left at the bridge, and come on down and see us.
I tell you what, that another place, Bucket Lake Place, we loved it down there, man. That was some pretty scenery. And hey, if me and Alicia can come down and catch a fish somewhere, I mean, it's got to be good fishing.
Yeah, well, look, for being, for Alicia being gone for 30 plus years, and then come back and go catch a fish right across the channel, in that little boat that y'all got, I mean, it goes to show you, that things do happen, So,
yeah.
There's fish being caught around there all the time. So, you really do enter God's country when you come into Lower St. Croix Parish. Whether you're going to Shell Beach or Delacroix, it's all good. You know what I mean?
That's great. Good news.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
Yeah, Robert, thanks for coming on, letting everybody know what y'all got going on down there and the bait situation. I know,
Right.
man, down here live bait's just hard to come by. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Well, we've been having a relatively good shrimping season so far. So we're not having the struggle to catch live bait yet. So things have been pretty good for us. As far as catching live shrimp, and then the water's really clean now, and they staying alive really well. So if anybody wants to come on down, would it be all right if I give a phone number?
Sure.
out?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, you can call us at area code 504-239-6377, or you can call us at area code 504-239-5165.
Thank you, Robert.
Don't forget to hook the left.
Yeah, go to the left. There you go. Yeah, you go to the right,
right.
and you that's another area. What is that? Hopedale?
Hopedale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Robert,
Hopedale.
appreciate it. Good fishing, and we'll see you soon, sir.
All right, buddy. Tight lines, people.
I hear you. Have a good one. I tell you what, man, that's a pretty cool place to go fishing. All right, guys, it's that time to get back into Texas. Let's call some Texas bait camps and see what's going on. We'll start on the I guess it's close enough to Galveston. See if we can get a hold of it. And actually, this is a reopening of a bait camp, North Jetty Bait Camp, and I believe they just reopened up about 2 weeks ago. Hello. Is Andy in?
This is Andy.
Oh, Andy. Keith and Alicia on Where's the Fish? We're on live.
Well, nice to talk to you, sir.
So tell, you got a second?
Yes, sir, I do.
Tell us a little bit about North Jetty Bait Camp. Now, was it closed down for a little bit and y'all just reopened it?
It was closed down. It closed down last year. I took it over from my mom and my stepdad. They are both getting up there in age and just couldn't really keep up anymore.
Yeah.
So I was trying to take it over at the beginning of the summer, and I ended up waiting to open until COVID calmed down a little.
Right. So y'all are back up and going.
Yes, sir.
We started our trip there, and we actually y'all were closed, and a friend of mine, Mary, has a little RV park there, Mermaid something RV park.
She's gonna be mad.
At me, I know, but
I know Mary very well. Yes. Sir.
yes, and she said that they were elderly, and he was, I guess it was your father, was a little skeptical of reopening it up because of the COVID, and heck, we could understand that. But we did get some really good shots when we started this trip.
Yeah, we got a couple really nice drone shots out there.
Oh yeah, some really nice drone shots too. So
Okay.
what do y'all got going on this weekend? You got what kind of bait? What's your bait situation?
This weekend we have fresh dead shrimp, frozen squid, live finger mullet, and cut bait.
And anything going on this weekend down there?
Not that I know of. With it being the weekend after Labor Day, it's going to be kind of slow, but with the cool weather, fishing, I have a feeling, will be pretty busy.
I'll tell you this, and the reason why we went down there, because we got a little boat. I don't know if you've seen any of our pictures. Our boat is tiny. It only seats 2 people. So we got to watch the wind, and I always wanted to go take this little boat to the jetties, and one day we had just traveled over the ferry, and bam, we saw that boat ramp there, and I was like, oh my God, and there's a bait camp here.
We didn't even know.
And
Yeah.
stuck in right there, and I mean, the guys were cleaning up on flounder and all kinds of fish, and you could take your boat right up there on the North Jetty, where you didn't have to cross the ship channel to get over there. I thought it was just a great idea. I mean, so anybody has a little boat. I mean, you don't even need a boat to go out there. You can actually just buy a bait from y'all and walk down that jetty, correct?
Correct. You can go out right at 3 miles till the first boat cut, and then after that, it just gets real rocky, and you can't really access it. you can get really far out there on foot.
We saw a lot of people catching fish.
Oh my gosh, it was so crowded that day we were there. Of course, y'all were closed, but there was so many people with wagons and things they were dragging down that jetty.
The day we were there, they were catching all kinds of fish.
Yeah, they were catching all kinds of fish.
We didn't catch any fish.
Yeah,
but they were catching fish.
Andy,
today alone, I have seen flounder, redfish, and a small shark.
Do y'all?
A small shark?
Do y'all?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got a website or a Facebook page you want to give out, or a phone number?
We do have a Facebook. Our Facebook is North Jetty Bait Camp, and our phone number is 409-684-1400.
Awesome.
Hey, Andy, I hope y'all join us every Friday and let all the anglers know what y'all got going on, if there's anything that y'all are doing special in the bait situation.
Okay.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you, too.
That sunset behind us, guys. I know I can't zoom in right now.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I'm telling you, I am pumped because we are going to be fishing tonight. We are going to be out there fishing. I'm telling you, boats have been putting in, and they're still putting them in. The sun is almost down. Please, give us some comments down here below. Comment something. What do y'all want to see? Do you have a bait camp out there you want us to go call or get on with this?
Right.
You can also win that new raffle from matrixshad.com. Yeah. You got to go on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube page. You got to do that.
It's the prize with the catch. You got to subscribe to YouTube. Now, guys, if you are new to YouTube, your automatic security settings will set your subscription to us as private. So if you go to our page, and I believe if you put in your response, what was it, Matrix Shad, we'll know that you subscribe. So you don't have to change the security settings. Just let us know that you were the subscriber that day or that hour, and we'll add you to the list so you can win this amazing package here. All right.
Staying on actually, this is Galveston Bay. I don't know. He didn't answer me earlier.
He might be a little busy. He's got a couple kids.
Eric over at Eagles Bait Camp.
He was changing the
one of our favorite places to get our bait. We haven't really. We haven't really.
He was changing a diaper last week when we called him, so it might be that time of night.
Two people that are on vacation. I'll go ahead and give the update on them. Galveston Bait and Tackle right now has no live bait, and she said they got a boat coming in the morning. So if you're all coming out here, it's going to be a catch. What do they say? Catch 20. If they're going to have live bait or not. But there is a boat coming in, and it's just depending on if they got any bait, right?
She gave us some technical reason last weekend on why there's no shrimp, but I'm not a shrimper. He was getting his railroad degree. I missed out on my shrimp engineering degree. So there's some reason why brown shrimp are in and white shrimp are coming out, or might be the difference, but it's a bad time of year for live shrimp out here.
Boyd's one stop, Texas City. He's on vacation. Everybody's on vacation but us. I don't know, you got to work.
Granny Lala is saying, hold it in your left hand so it's near me.
Oh, good Lord.
We have a little
we don't get vacation.
No, we don't.
I mean, we got to work.
Well, who needs a vacation when you do this?
I don't know.
Right?
I didn't get an update on. I think he said that they had live bait at Boyd's for this weekend. Don't hold me to it, but
and guys, it's going to go quick if you go anywhere with live bait. And then what we'll do is we can get each of them to kind of respond, to kind of keep us updated on, what we got going on for the weekend. But if anybody's got live bait, that's probably one too.
All right, stay on the Gulf Coast.
But that would tell me that the fish are hungry. If the shrimp aren't out here, right? Am I wrong? Am I thinking wrong? If the shrimp aren't here, then the fish aren't feeding on it, then that would mean they're hungry, which would be good. I could be wrong.
Hello.
Trey.
Hey.
Keith and Alicia on Where's the Fish? You got a second, sir?
Hey, Trey.
Yeah, how you doing?
What's going on out there in Bayou Vista?
Oh, just got plenty of bait and catching fish.
What bait you gonna have this weekend?
We got live shrimp, and right now we just got live shrimp for the weekend.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Nothing else going on this weekend? No festivals, tournaments coming up?
No, we don't have no tournaments this weekend. Sure don't.
but you're going to have bait. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
We got plenty of live trout.
All right.
Good.
What if you got a phone number or a website you want to give out to?
And where is that again?
That is at Louis Bait Camp on Highway 6 in Hitchcock.
I like Louis.
Oh, I love Louis. Grew up there, man. Grew up with all those guys out there.
Good, great.
Trey, appreciate it. Anything else you want to share with the anglers?
No, come on out and get you some live bait.
There you go.
Different set for plenty of fish.
There you go.
God, and you can get a hamburger and a cold beer next door.
Yeah, and when you're done, get a cold beer and a sandwich.
That's it.
Because that's what Alicia tells me Alicia tells me that all the time. We don't catch any fish, so it looks like it's chicken for dinner.
And then Keith can make me wash the boat right there at Dave Camp.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Trey, I appreciate it, and hang in there, brother.
All right, thank you.
Hi, Trey. Yeah, you like that place because you can wash the boat when you're done.
It's because I grew up there.
You did. Lots of good memories. I don't know if y'all noticed, but in the shot that we did that weekend was actually a house that Keith with their own hands.
Yeah, we tore down houses in Houston and went down there and built that bay house. Yeah. I swear, man, I ain't not kidding. Is the sun gone down yet?
It's going down.
What's a pretty backdrop?
But it was pretty cool to be able to grow up right there on the water and ski. And I hear Kathy was quite the skier at the time, his sister, and probably how Kenny got to be an engineer building that house.
Forwarded to an automatic voice.
Because he's got the real engineering.
We'll give once more bait, one more call in a minute. I'll give an update on Bastrop Marina. He called in early. Another guy on vacation.
What the heck?
I know. It's like, where do y'all go on vacation if you're around the water all the time? Where would you go on vacation?
I don't know where you go on vacation. Maybe Colorado.
Someplace on water. I don't know.
That sunset.
Tell you, man, I am pumped for some night fishing. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, our show will come out Wednesday. It should be funny. We'll give once more bait.
Well, hopefully we'll have some fish in the show.
She actually ran out of bait Labor Day weekend. They actually ran out of bait. Yeah. And she told me earlier that they over-ordered for this weekend. I'm going to try to give her a call and let her, if she doesn't answer. Oh, it's the wrong number.
Sorry, Trey, we called you back.
I don't know how I could do that. They actually said they bought extra bait for this weekend. Okay. So we'll try her again, let her, if she wants to explain all that.
She's got a beautiful location there.
Oh my gosh, that place is sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I would just turn that into a house.
I would live upstairs. I'd have no problem living upstairs.
Once more bait. It's on 2nd Street. On 2nd Street in Hitchcock, Texas, right off of Highway 6. If you know where the fire department and the police department, just right down there. It used to be an old restaurant or something, they said, but she had told us earlier they're going to have live bait, croaker, I think minnows, and they're going to have plenty. So if you want to get out there, get on out there and get to fishing.
I think the launch is free, though, isn't it? You have to pay to launch.
There's no charge for the boat ramp there.
There you go.
Guys, on Facebook, share, like, follow. If you want to win that bait box from Shad, matrixshad.com, you got to go to YouTube and subscribe, and you can win that. And actually, I think Kima Coach Sportswear is going to sweeten that pot a little bit. We'll see, but I think Kima Coach said they might add a little something, put a little something in that.
Are you putting me up for raffle?
I'm putting Alicia up for sale.
What the heck? How much can you get?
Oh my gosh, guys! We're about to put the boat in. We're gonna fish all night. We'll be here in Galveston. We're gonna do the railroad track. Some guy told us that if you fish on the other side of that railroad trestle,
what trestle?
That the birds will be flying in there and their specks. And then he said they run up around here to Offutt's Bayou and fish some of the lights over here by that hotel, whatever that hotel is over there.
I wish you guys could see what we're looking at.
Well, it's beautiful out here.
The view behind us is absolutely stunning, but man, the boats going in and out. We've watched at least 4, 5, 6 boats launch since we've been here.
So it's still
That's
coming
what all
in and
that
out.
noise
Still
is.
coming in and out.
They're coming in.
Yelled at me because I got my boat in the way.
Yeah, he parks his boat
or
in
my
the way.
canoe.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Where's the Fish?
It's
Tour
great out here.
2020.
Yeah.
Galveston County style.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of places to visit this year.
We do. Now, don't forget, if you subscribe or are a subscriber to our YouTube video page, we're going to put you in the raffle to win this prize, and he's going to sweeten the pot a little bit.
Hey, if you go to Shad's Facebook page, you'll see some of the fish this guy catches
on these lures.
And I mean, just all day long. It's like me catching my hardheads, but him it's reds and specks.
Maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow we might actually have a fish fry. That'd be kind of cool.
We'll see. We'll see. If you go to our Instagram, we're going to post a live.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple Instagram things.
We're going to show
tonight.
you what we're fishing with tonight on Instagram, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Our show will be out Wednesday. Stay tuned for that. Who knows what comes up after that.
We'll be sleeping late tomorrow morning because we're going to be fishing. Before
we leave, our prayers are out there. This is 9/11. Don't think we haven't forgot about you guys. Man, it's a sad situation. I know where I was when that happened.
Right.
And then also, we can't forget about our friends in Louisiana. Get on our Facebook page, scroll down. The Cajun Navy, United Cajun Navy, has a site down there where you can still donate. They are still
they're still hurting.
They're still hurting down there.
Lake Charles is a mess. Hackberry is a mess. Cameron, Grand Chenier, all those places are just hurting. And not only those places, but others as well. So you may have family and friends in any of those surrounding areas. Please, anything you can do to help them out.
Keith Mercado,
Alicia Courville,
Debbie Hart back in Kima, Texas, and they're open also. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for more Where's the Fish.
All right. Watch our Instagram tonight because we're going to be posting some fun stuff.
And subscribe, guys. Subscribe. We need it.
Absolutely.
I would say good night, but
yeah,
it's just getting started.
Good night to y'all, but we're going to have fun. Bye.